Hello, everything's breaking, and I don't know why. And why is that? Where the fuck? Why is this covering the screen now? Why did it change it? Why are there two sources? Wait, what? What? What the? What? Hello, I'm going insane. Now the game capture works. What the actual fuck? Okay. Ah, jeez. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Welcome. This is my friend Aeon. They are a very sweet friendo of mine. Oh, what's the surprise? I'm a little tired of supply prices, but it's a good surprise, hopefully. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Got a little suit and protect me from dying. Anyway, oh, that's cool. But so the on-screen chat isn't working for some inexplicable reason. I don't know why it is not working. It just chose not to work, so it will not be there for the time being. Also, getting this game to actually show up on OBS was a a bitch and a half. Yeah. So I tried game capture, that didn't work. I tried window capture, that didn't work. So I tried display capture, and that worked enough, even though that had its own like numbers of jank. And now all of a sudden the game capture is wanting to work again. So I don't know what is going on. That is clearly a sign of good things to come.
I have said this before, and I do want to reiterate, we have gremlins because I tested all of this last night for on my end and everything was working, but like on my end today, my little PNG guy was not showing up, even though he should have. And then he spontaneously decided to show up. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, we didn't change anything. We just everything's as it was before.
Anyway.
All right. Let's have some fun in space.
Yes, so this is Starsector. It's a cool little like space sim game that I picked up on recommendation from a few friends of mine, and I'm bad at it. And hopefully Aeon will help me be less bad at it.
For those of you who might recognize the title I'm about to mention, it has a lot of similarities to the Mountain Blade series because you start out as one individual little doofus in a big, uncaring, and very violent universe full of warring factions with the implied goal of becoming head doofus in charge of that same universe full of just one faction. Like, you start out as, doing odd jobs, and eventually you'll paint the entire map your chosen color.
Whoa. Alright, so let's get a new game.
Yes. I had guesses about which character you were gonna pick, but so I gave Sani a suggestion for a mod.
There she is.
Yep, that was the exact one that I was thinking you were gonna pick.
Yeah, that one's very me.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just go ahead and name ourselves Sanguia. Okay, so what does this shit mean?
All right. It'll give you little tool tips, but the thing is that as stars age and reform and regrow, the planets around them change as well. It's basically a representation of the ecosystem. I forget which one is which, but some stars are going to like have right there.
So essentially,
When you were tooling over old, cooler stars will have more habitable worlds. Younger stars will have a lot more like smaller uninhabitable worlds. And I kind of like mixed, but if you want to get
okay.
into colony development faster, you're probably going to want to go old because it'll just be that much easier to find
Mhm.
a good starting colony.
And this is just
um,
like the size of the map, essentially.
yeah, that's basically just going to affect overall game length.
Okie dokie. Hmm. Oh, so
There are furry portraits, but honestly, I I know this is furry heresy, but I personally didn't like vibe with the furry portraits. They felt very out of place. Because they just didn't quite fit the art style and the aesthetic of the game, in my view.
also, I'm gonna be real. Uh, I've fucking compared to everything else fucking up. I didn't want to try installing them because I thought maybe something might break.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, let's continue. We're gonna be Sangria. We're gonna be this very pretty lady.
Hmm.
Most
So
recent
this one also kind of affects game length in a way, like faster start, or you can either start with a relatively small fleet, or you can start with just a single ship. Um, I would recommend Explorer because you're probably going to do a lot of like smuggling and merchant stuff rather than bounty hunting.
Yeah,
Um,
when I did my first file, I did scavenger, which scavenging's a little rough.
it's a little bit rough. Explorer has a good mix of various things.
Yeah. Okay. Uh,
And yeah, I'm
I was
because
playing on easy
yeah,
when I
let's just go
first.
ahead and do easy.
Like, I was getting my ass kicked on easy,
Now, this is very important. You do want to start with the tutorial,
even if I already know what I'm doing.
even if you know what you're doing, because the tutorial gives you like a lot of free, nice stuff, basically. And
Yeah.
I feel like you could use all the help you can get.
Start with tutorial. Also, oh wow, yeah. I didn't start with a fleet when you play as a scavenger. I started with my wayfarer and like a little drone ship.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different game when you start with a fleet. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. You've got your fleet, you've got kind of what you're looking at. It's all pretty straightforward.
Oh, and we're already inflating the snake. Whoop.
Well done.
And then we go over here, and we go. Oh, actually, real quick. I need to change something on OBS real quick. I need to put me. I need to put you ahead of me. Otherwise, I'm going to completely cover you in my foomp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I need to ooch over a little bit?
No, you're good.
Yeah,
And
I'm still
there we go.
I'm still happy that we managed to successfully pull off an always been wankershim the last stream by just
Yes.
spamming bubble inflate.
Mm-hmm. It's always been Wankershim.
It's always been wankershim.
Okay, so it's gonna teach us how to sclavage.
Yes. So you can just go forward a little bit, and oop, it's a big old debris field, lots of treasure.
Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Assess. Do the thing. Whatever.
All right, so you lost 4 heavy machinery, but you gained 13, so you already made a profit in that regard, and you got a bunch of cool stuff. I recommend taking everything. You could just press R to take all.
Oh. Also, I know this stuff in particular is very cool.
Yes, supplies. You kind of want as many supplies as you can get because they are essential to maintaining your fleet's integrity, so you're not just like basically rolling like any given Firefly episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a pirate coming.
Yes. Um, you've got this.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. I will walk you through it if you need it, but you've got this. Okay. So that's an important point. The more ships you deploy in combat, the more supplies you're going to have to spend after combat, even if that ship remains entirely undamaged. So I honestly recommend
Interesting.
just using your flagship because you'll be able to take this guy out.
Okay, I didn't realize that actually.
Yeah, that's kind of important because you will go broke if you deploy every single ship every single time.
Oh, that explains a lot. Oh, hello, new first time chat.
Well, I'm glad I'm already helping. And hello, in Pak Tokat, I how do you're gonna have to give us a tip on how you want to be addressed because
Caught?
just caught.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, committing just enough to win without taking a bunch of losses. It's about risk and investment and whatnot. So again, I recommend just deploying your flagship because this will serve as a pretty decent combat tutorial for just one
Shooting
ship
stuff.
versus one ship, and I think you can handle this.
Okay.
The only mod we're using is a portrait pack mod. We wanted a bit more variety in everything that we were doing.
So yeah, I can just.
Right. So you're kind of just want to gonna go forward. I haven't played this game in a minute. I forget what button it is, but you're gonna want to activate your shields.
Let's right click.
There. Yeah. Okay. Good. And yeah, just cook them. So you can see that little stat above his hull. That's flux. Flux. Consider that basically stamina. You get flux by firing weapons and having your shields get shot. If your flux ever maxes out, you have to vent your flux, and your ship is basically dead in the water for a couple seconds, which can be a bit of a game changer and a fight ender, for better or for worse.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that when I played a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So you made some cash just right off the. Okay, so from CPU cores. So you basically took all their Bitcoin.
I see.
And look, you got some fresh loot, including a gun. Could you mouse over that gun real quick?
Oh, it's a thumper.
It's a thumper. Okay, that is a ballistic type. Okay, good to know. Right, so because you're recovering from combat readiness, if you look down at the bottom left, you see minus 4.9 a day. That's because you are basically repairing your flagship, even though it wasn't actually damaged, just because it put a lot of stress on the ship to be taken into combat in the first place. Pardon me.
Essentially, it's just like, you know, maintenance.
Okay, and Star Marion has something to say about early battle captaining for the next time a fight happens, but that's all good.
So I guess resume all of repairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
And unpause. And then quick save again.
yeah.
Okay, so story points are pretty useful. They're
Whoa! Thanks for resubbing.
uh
Also, my alerts aren't working either. I don't think.
I squeak.
Maybe.
All right, so story points are pretty useful. They're pretty useful in the beginning of the game because you can get like free ships using them in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But another use for them it can be like a get out of jail free card. Like, oh, you've been tracked down by an enemy fleet and they're closing in, and you can spend a story point to do a bunch of like crazy evasive maneuvers to get out of there. You know, that sort of thing,
Essentially,
or like,
these are your cool guy points.
yeah,
You spend them to do cool things.
you spend them to do cool things.
Yeah, first let me do this real quick.
So, yeah, open your character tab and we're going to consider your options. So, I want to take a quick note. Look at the first two options of the technology tree.
So we got industry, technology, leadership, and combat.
Right.
So this is making money. This is like cool ship upgrades. This
Hmm.
is better combat stuff, or this is better like tactical stuff, and this is
Right, right.
better straight up combat stuff.
Hmm. So some of these skills wind up being mutually exclusive. So
Oh, and we're in fighting
take a look
mistake once
at.
again.
Oh, well done, well done.
1 second.
So,
Up.
yeah, no, I'll wait a minute.
There we go.
Look at her go.
Yes, I do get bigger. It is a new feature.
Size. All right, so take a look at the first two options for technology.
Mm-hmm. So we got navigation.
Hmm.
So we take less movement terrain penalty and traversive jump. You mentioned that being really good.
Yes, transverse jumping. And look at the other one real quick.
Also, Squeakmonium. I only got 2 so far, and I think this is as high as I'm gonna go because literally this sprite is almost too big for my VTuber program. Oh.
Take take a quick peek at the other one.
Mm-hmm.
That one is really, really useful for spotting people and not getting spotted. So that's like a really good stealth one. The issue is, my understanding is that those two skills are mutually exclusive. You can only get one or the other.
I see. That's why they're like paired together like that.
Right, right. Which is a bit of an issue because both of them are really, really good. Personally, I recommend transverse jumping. It's not going to be that useful to you in the tutorial, so don't worry about that at the moment. But transverse jumping is another sort of get out of jail free card. All right, let me explain how hyperspace works real quick. I don't know what you know. I just know that you've had trouble with this game, so I'm going to start from like baby's first hyperspace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In order to enter through hyperspace, you have to go to a jump gate, which is a specific, like, maintained piece of engineering at the edge of a solar system. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go into hyperspace and you go somewhere else. In order to exit hyperspace, you can exit through a similar gate, or you can exit. Oh, okay. Star Marion corrected something. If you get one of the skills now, you can eventually loop back around and get the other one.
Oh, okay.
So it's not it is mutually exclusive, but not permanently.
Yeah.
You'd have to sink a lot of points into it. Anyway, to exit hyperspace, you can exit through a similar gate, or you can exit through any sort of like suitably massive object, like a star or a planet, and just kind of pop in right in the middle of the system.
Oh.
Um, but with transverse jumping, you do not need a jump point to exit a system. So you could
Oh.
like so let's say, you've got some sort of unfriendly faction and they're guarding all the jump points because that's the only way people can leave. Sure, people can enter, but the only way they can leave is through a jump point. You could pop in, smuggle something into like their main core world and then pop right back out. It's also great if you're, being chased by enemy guys and you're just surrounded and it's like, all right, we gotta get out of here.
Interesting.
You know, like we're not gonna outrun them. We just need to physically leave space itself and go into hyperspace, and then sail away while they're gonna spend days flying to a jump point to try and follow us.
Gotcha. Okay. So what should I spend my other skill point on, or should I save it?
Um, let's see. I don't remember a lot of them at the moment. Some of these, like, I don't know if it's industry or leadership, but some of them are like, go down to the bottom three of industry real quick. We've got cargo capacity, and ship repair rate, and I mean, ship repair rate is useful, but not like hugely. I would say cargo capacity.
Bulk transport.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty nice.
because that's going to be really helpful with like smuggling and trading.
Muggling.
Salvaging is a little bit more. Salvaging is useful, but it's a little bit more conditional. Like you need to find a salvage spot, but everybody wants to buy and sell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do that. Salvage. Or, yeah, transport. There we go.
Yeah,
Cool. And we can confirm that. And we could spend story points to, like, respec, essentially, at any
I
time, I
think
think.
so. Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool. So now we can hit E to open the intel screen.
Hmm.
Be like, yo, I want to go here.
Right. So you're going to want to press the number 2 because right now you're looking at like the galaxy map. No, that's the wrong one. I forget what it. There's some like weird,
Oh, wait. Show
dumb
on map.
way.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
And we just want to
So
go over
this is
here.
this is where you want to actually go. Now the orbital station or the planet both function as the same location, so you could just head to either one, and you'll be able to do whatever you need to there.
Okay. And then we just zoop on over.
Yeah, you just head on over.
And this is going to teach us about sustained burn,
Mm.
which is 5.
Sustained burn and interdiction pulses are another reason why it's really useful to have the ability to transverse jump. People can use an interdiction pulse to just kind of like cut your engines, which is going to make it impossible to escape them unless you have transverse jump.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding of the hitboxes for these is that it's always a little bit larger than you think, because I've had an issue where I pop out or I try to go back into sustained burn and then I'm just bonked. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, come on, I thought I was out of there.
The hedge. How do you say that? Hegemony?
Hegemony, yeah.
Okay.
Like a hedge maze, hegemony.
Gotcha.
So your transponder is basically like a car's license plate. It's a high visibility identifying signal. Um, it makes you really, really hard or really, really easy to spot, and it makes it really, really hard to smuggle.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody sees you without your transponder code on, it's basically like seeing a car without any license plate. You are immediately suspicious and going to get pulled over.
Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're up to no good.
So like in inhabited systems, you want to have your transponder on so people won't hassle you. But
Right.
in like hostile space or like uninhabited space, have it off.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. I think we open the comm directory and talk to this
Sure.
person.
Yeah. Yeah, you should probably get a refresher so that you understand what's going on here. So, the team from the local academy has accidentally done too much science, and they crossed over into mad science and knocked out the gate. Now, this means that, as I mentioned, nobody can escape because they don't have the ability to transverse jump. You do have the ability to transverse jump, but it's not actually useful during the tutorial because the developers like just patched that because it was like way too easy of an exploit because this system is starving to death, so you could just transverse jump out, buy a bunch of food for pennies, and then sell it to starving people for dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry about any of that. But so the miners uh, have turned to piracy, and they're making it that much harder to get this system back to the rest of the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to find a way to stabilize the jump point, but all of their military forces are currently engaged with like peacekeeping and whatnot.
Okay. What's in it for me? Cool, I'll take your money. So go dark is one I learned in the tutorial. That's kind of cool. So this is like stealth mode.
Yes, but you want to make sure that you're not visible when you first go dark, because it's sort of like watching somebody take their license plates off their car. It's even more suspicious than just seeing a car with no license plates in the first place. They're immediately going to go, oh, they're up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to want to be able to hide.
An emergency burn is your off shit, I need to fucking go button.
Right. That's what losers who don't have transverse jumping do.
Oh, so that's the other cool thing about transverse jumping. If you transverse jump, the fuckers can't follow you.
Right, because they, like, as far as I know, and no spoilers in the chat, but as far as I know, you're the only person in the universe who can transverse jump.
Okay, because like an issue I had before is like, oh sweet, I managed to get to the gate. Oh shit, they followed me into hyperspace.
Yeah.
But if I just kind of boop right there.
You basically, yeah, it does take a decent wind up, but it also takes a decent wind up to do emergency burn as well.
And emergency burn takes a lot of supplies.
Right. It is an extremely useful thing, but it's risky, just like being a space smuggler in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oop, 1 second.
Oh yeah, you leveled. Did you get the... Oh no, I don't think you spent the point on your cargo capacity.
It's being weird. Hold on. I clicked off the screen and it does that
Okay.
for some reason. Anyway, anything else I should do here?
No, not right now. I was gonna say you could consider selling things, but I actually don't recommend that right now, and you'll see why. But for now, let's go do the pirate stuff.
Okay. So first of all, oh, quick save.
Good idea, just in general.
So turn off the transponder and then go dark.
Well, you don't want to go dark right away because it makes you really, really slow.
Gotcha.
But I mean, that's not a terrible idea. This is not actually where you're trying to go. That is the jump point, and there's nothing you can do there right now.
Oh wait,
I think.
Hold on.
Your objective, if I remember right, was to go and like visit a spy.
Station.
Yeah, you want to go there.
And
so again, normally.
Oh wait, actually, I should probably get the salvage real quick.
So you were given special exception by the authorities to take your transponder off because you're doing spy stuff for them.
Mm-hmm.
Normally,
this is not okay.
That would have immediately gotten you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They would have gone, oh, a ship just disappeared right there. We should go investigate that.
Gotcha. Also, I think you can hit tab to bring up the system map.
That's way easier. You also didn't have to go dark this close. I mean, go ahead and stay dark for now.
I turned it back off.
Okay, yeah, because they're pretty far. So you could have gone to sustained burn and then hidden in the nearby asteroid belt, and then gone dark, and they would have had no idea you were there. When you see signals approaching you, that's a good time to go dark. Like that, you're going to want to avoid those and try and
get close enough to the station.
Yeah,
to get
you can even if you go into the asteroid belt, you will see that radius there shorten because their effective range becomes short, and they're in the asteroid belt too. So it's going to be like really impossible to figure out who's doing what. So you're going to want to just go ahead and dock with the station. I know it's red, but don't be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So go ahead and do the mission objective. Open the comm directory. Talk to the spy. Uh, oh yeah, that's a fun thing. Um, Star Marion points out that if you're smuggling with your transponder off and the cops try to investigate you, and you like, oh dang, they're coming for me, I should turn my transponder on and also dump all of my illegal cargo. They won't be fooled, but they'll be like, you're all clean, but hey, there's a bunch of like boxes full of illegal stuff just floating in space. That's not yours, is it? Didn't think so. We'll just destroy that. See you later. And they're gonna mark a file that you're a smuggler, but they don't have evidence for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
It's like
pretty sophisticated game.
it's like, oh, you dropped all these drugs out of the back of your car. That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and take these. Anyway, open the comm.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to this person. And we get the spy stuff.
Yep, that one's taken care of. So I recommend going to 3 real quick. Hire crew, buy and sell stuff. So we're going to talk about trading for a second. So go ahead and don't finalize any purchases, but just drag an item over to the merchant screen. Like act like you're going to sell something real quick. All right, you see that right there? Tariffs 30%.
Yeah.
That's a tariff on imports, and also it's a tariff on exports, which doesn't make any sense because you think that they would want to export stuff as much as possible because that's how money flows in.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and abort that trade. Go to the black market.
Oh.
Yeah, now you're going to sell with no tariffs. You're going to get an extra 900 credits. And because you are completely unidentified and had your transponder off, nobody is going to know that you're the one who was subverting their tariffs, which it is kind of weird that pirates have tariffs in the first place, but go off.
Ah, interesting.
That the metals are the only thing that I recommend you sell right now. Everything else is pretty useful.
Mm-hmm. So, but if you try to go to the black market in like a more populated station, there's gonna be people gonna look at you funny.
Right. If you're going to go to the black market, you need to first arrive with your transponder off and try and be as like undetected as possible, because otherwise people are going to figure out that you're up to no good. Even if what you're smuggling is perfectly legal, like metals,
Mm-hmm.
that's still going to be suspicious that you were dodging tariffs. And if you're smuggling like heroin and harvested organs or combat mechs, you're definitely gonna want to be as subtle as possible because you don't want people scanning you and going,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, there's a bunch of crime stuff
Oh man, what's
in your cargo hold." Yeah.
some organs? Anyway, confirm, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead. Get that money.
Oh, I'm gonna deflate the snake real quick. Oop, that's too much. There we go.
Down you go. All
Oh,
right, you're good there. Huh?
there we go.
Oh.
So the now deflate the snake only goes one stage.
Oh, so you got to double tap it to get all the way down.
Yes.
All right.
So anyway,
Now head back to Ankara for part 2. And try and get out of there without getting attacked by pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your fleet's large enough that most pirate patrols from this station would try and avoid you because,
Oh shit, they're big.
yeah. You got off scot-free. Pirates have no clue who it was that just dodged their tariffs. And even if they did, the pirates already hate you, so who really cares, you know?
Mm-hmm. Should I turn my transponder back on?
Yeah, might as well. You're not planning on doing any crime right now. And you see they can detect you, and you've got your transponder on, so there's nothing sus.
Mm-hmm. So essentially, that's what those rings are. That's like a ship's sensor range.
Right. That if you're approaching that is you approaching their ability to detect you.
So you want to try, if you're trying to be sneaky, you want to stay outside of that.
Right. If you're going to take the license plates off your car, you don't want to do it in front of other people.
Because that'll change their effective scanner range on you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So, comm directory, station commander, all good stuff.
Cool. Right, the AI core.
Mm-hmm. So back a whole long time ago, there was like a prosperous era called the domain era, where the domain was, running things, and they had like AI cores, and they built the jump gates, and that all fell apart for reasons unknown. And I think you're just supposed to go like,
They said it was around Pontus.
yeah, I think you're just supposed to go near there. By the way, stop at the academy just for a little fun.
Okay.
I think you're going to end up having to go past the asteroid belt. Don't worry about this. Your ship should like autocorrect to not fly into the sun.
The flying close to the sun is not good for your ship readiness.
Right. So your ship should be like, oh, we're going to stop doing that. By the way, don't be shy about doing sustained burn. It doesn't actually consume fuel. The only way fuel is consumed is when you're in hyperspace, because your source of fuel is antimatter, and it requires infinitesimally small amounts of antimatter to fly through real space, but a whole lot to fly through hyperspace.
Gotcha.
So, this is just like a fun little bit of lore, and I want you to remember this place because you're going to come back here pretty much as soon as the tutorial's over. So, they're investigating whatever mad science was done that knocked the system off the map. It's like, well, I guess you're involved. So the scientists just like
Hey,
built a bunch of nonsense, and it took out the jump gate, so they are super under arrest.
it's like, hey, don't do that. Also, we're arresting you. Anyway, so
Uh,
the probe should be around here, and that's what I use the sensor burst.
I think you're going to want to go kind of like due west, because I think it's going to be beyond
the asteroid belt.
the asteroid belt, and you're going to want to hit that 3 button, which is going to
There it is.
that's going to start. Yep, there it is.
It's gonna ping everything near. So also,
Right now, because you're flying with your transponder on, you might get attacked by a drone or something, but this part should be okay. Go ahead and scavenge and all that.
engage the
Yep.
automated.
Okay. Oh, never
defenses.
mind. They auto. They just show up. All right.
Part of the story.
Okay. So because it's 3 ships, I would recommend deploying also 3 ships, just to,
So these I don't want to deploy that. That's a tanker. That's got like.
Yeah, a tanker is pretty much just for fuel storage. A drone tender isn't bad, but a combat freighter and a support carrier, like, they're going to be your main combat ships. Obviously, combat freighter, it's got combat in the name.
Yeah, so like these 3 would be a good call.
I was gonna say just the first 3.
Oh, okay.
You don't need the drone tender as much as the combat freighter.
Gotcha.
I think. Maybe Starmarian would have different thoughts about that. But yeah, they're going to go forward until they find bad guys, and then they're going to fight them. And you can do the same, or you can tell them to follow you.
I can give them tic tacs.
Yeah.
So I can give like each ship like individual orders and stuff. I
Exactly.
remember.
Yes.
Do I need to do that?
Um. No, you can kind of do. Oh, Starbarian says just select your flagship and then press S, and
Oh,
that.
autopilot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
That,
then you can just like let it do its own thing. Um, which I guess is a way to learn how to do combat by just watching it happen. I wish there was a way to kind of fast forward this, but you know, if the game can't process that exactly. And these are going down pretty fast. These are small, weak little vessels.
mm-hmm.
They're little baby ships for babies. Getting hounded by the fighters from your carrier.
Yeah, like
And all are dead.
I'm noticing a big
I don't
part
think you've
of
taken any damage.
yeah, like I'm noticing a big part of ship combat is like engaging at a like good range and also like shield management.
Um so Starbarian says that something important is that the AI is straight up better than you when you're just learning to play. Like, watch how the Apogee keeps its distance perfectly.
Gotcha.
Uh, yeah, all right. Let's pick through some wreckage, get some extra treasure, and boom, we got the AI core. That's that red placenta there.
Whoa, gross.
Yeah, that's a relatively weak AI core. They're pretty valuable for a couple of different reasons. One, they are worth money. You could just sell them. Two, uh, they can
Ooh.
apparently help. Oh my goodness, you got a second AI core? Well, don't mind if I do. Star Marion says that one thing people do is practice in the single mission battles that are available in the main menu to get good at flying. Um, so that's good to know. Well, we did, and as for COT, we did pick easy mode, so maybe that has to do with the kind of generous RNG that we're getting.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that my original file was on easy mode, and it still kicked my ass.
Mm.
I go through the space speed bump.
Go through the speed bump. So it's important to note that this game has a fully simulated economy and like political system balance of power thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So um, this planet being knocked off course or being knocked off the map and starving, that's not just something that the game is telling you. If you were to not actually complete this tutorial, they would eventually starve to death and it would be impossible to complete the tutorial. That would take a long time though, but you know, you've got
Huh.
plenty of time, don't panic. But they actually genuinely, per the mechanics of the game, need shipments of food to arrive.
So essentially, these people are kind of like playing their own game while we're playing ours,
Right.
in a sense.
This is all very real. And the reason I bring this up about how like the game genuinely interacts with itself in a dynamic way is that you'll get to a situation where you'll get like a bunch of blueprints for really really good starships and a bunch of AI cores, and you'll be like, oh, I'll just sell them to the pirates, I don't care. And then you'll be surprised when the pirates have the best ships in the game, and it's like,
Oh,
oh, I should not have done that.
oh, I just gave them a bunch of cool shit,
Right.
and they
Um,
hate me.
so, you know, like a good idea is to sell the AI core on the black market because you don't want to be found having it. But you kind of got to be careful about who you sell it to because you don't necessarily want to give it to people who are not friendly to you.
Well, can't you just don't? Doesn't the hegemony have like a bounty for them? You can just give them to someone there, and they'll be like, "Hey, here's money."
I don't know offhand. I feel like Star Marion would know. Um, yes, Lord Relius, I believe that is actually a viable strategy because I don't know if you can take out people's gates, but I imagine that you can. Um, oh, good. Okay, so you can. Okay, so you can deliver AI cores in a regular way and not get
I don't know if I can do it right now because I'm in the tutorial, but
yeah, probably not. But and Cot mentioned something. Go full quality of alpha AI cores. Yeah, so you can also use AI cores to govern your colonies that you build, and that's very effective, but not super safe. And also, if anybody finds out that you're doing it, they will try and stomp you into the dirt because
that's illegal,
they're it's very illegal. Even if it's not, even if you're not like in their jurisdiction, they'll be like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
"Oh well, I'm glad that I could do that for you."
Ah.
Um,
Anyway, the fuck were we doing?
I think now. Oh, right. I think you're getting spaceships. Yeah, ship graveyard. So this is like the first spot where you can really use some story points to try and get some extra ships. Personally, I recommend it because it's free starships. That's a pretty good deal. Um,
So and that's another thing feel like I had an issue with. It's like I look at all these starships that are in this like graveyard. I'm like, I don't know if any of these are good.
right. If it makes you feel better, I also don't know if any of these are good, but I'll try and figure them out with you and with the chat. Typically, I would recommend getting big ships because big ships either have big guns or big storage space,
Big
but
ship,
we'll take what we can get because again we are just a humble fleet admiral.
big ship have big gun,
Big ship have big gun. Oh, and yes, Starmarian does know which ships to prioritize.
and also big ships sometimes have smaller ship in them.
Yeah,
Don't establish a colony.
right,
So anyway, we
right.
got
Also, it's not an option because this system is knocked off the map, so your people are going to be like, no, we're not going to do that.
I'm just a little fleet admiral. I
Yeah,
woo.
just a little admiral.
So we got a Lasher class frigate, a
Mhm.
Wolf class frigate, Dram, Buffalo. I know hammerheads are pretty good, from what I've seen.
The hammerhead, which is free, the wolf and the condor, then maybe the Tarsus. All right, let's. So the wolf was a combat frigate. The hammerhead is a combat frigate. Um, Esiac says the dram.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hammerhead because
Hmm.
I know for a fact from friends that hammerheads are pretty decent. And I don't even need to spend points for it.
That one's just a freebie.
Well, I mean, you still gotta pay supplies and shit, but
Right. So, one thing that I recommend doing as soon as you say, yes, let's do it, is to go into your fleet and say suspend all repairs because otherwise you will drain your supplies immediately, and it's easier to just do all that back at a station rather than draining all of your supplies and then being like, oh, you can't rescue any more ships because you're out of supplies.
gotcha.
So, interfleet,
Ah, well,
open fleet screen.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. All right.
suspend all
So
repairs.
suspend all repairs.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Will it keep that in mind? Shut up. I know. Don't show this again. Uh, so will it keep that in mind when I pick up other ships too?
I think so, but we'll double check. I'm keeping an eye on your supplies per day,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll keep that in mind. So next is the wolf,
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the wolf.
the woofer.
The wolf. This one also, I don't think I need to pay points for.
I think you might have to.
Oh,
Nope. Okay. Fantastic. Let's do it. Yeah. And let's find the Condor.
there it is.
There we go. Oh yeah, carriers are fun because they have fighters.
Yeah, that's what I was being for. It's like sometimes big ship have tiny ships in them,
Yes.
and sometimes you just want to unleash a swarm of bees onto onto another ship. Okay, this one I'll need points for.
Yeah. I like how it's like, well, we could just strip it for parts, or we could try a little bit harder to recover it. And it's like, well, try a little bit harder, crew.
Look at the chief engineer's report and make a decision. So I can also look at like all its stats and stuff here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stats. So what are some important stats I should like be sure to consider when getting a ship?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Squeak, you should totally get it.
Oh,
You
so
get it basically from their website. You can also try before you buy because there's like no DRM on the security keys. I do recommend actually buying it because it's good and these people totally deserve support. But if you just want to like demo it first, go right ahead.
yeah. Also, so I remember these, like the damaged hull mods and stuff.
Mhm.
This is like how fucked up your ship is.
Um,
Speed weapon
w-
slots, fiber slots.
yeah, that sounds right. I wouldn't worry about thinking too. Oh, speed, weapon slots, fighter slots. Then it's maintenance per month. Um, That one looks kind of hungry, eating like. Oh wait, no, 10 supplies per month. That's actually not that bad. I was thinking of per day.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but you know, it's a good ship right there.
Wow.
Right. All right, now I recommend entering fleet screen again just to see if we can double check because yeah, it looks like we're repairing them. So you're gonna want to suspend all repairs again. Yep. Okay. Because it was jumping up to like 6 supplies per day, and we don't want to do that. We want to take care of that in the dock. So we're gonna have to do that every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So Wolf, Condor, and they suggested the Tarsus.
Let's see what we got here.
We'll consider it, and then we'll decide.
Oh, it's got big cargo.
Yeah. Oh, we do want a lot of cargo for
Oh,
smuggling
that's got
and just
350 cargo.
that's a lot of cargo. Yeah, I recommend the Tarsus. But yeah, we're not gonna deploy it. Don't worry, Star Marion.
We'll recover.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then I recommend just banking one story point just in case of some sort of emergency or opportunity in the future.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm running out of crew to actually man these ships.
Right. We'll get more crew in town.
Yeah.
But suspending all repairs, that's good. Now let's do some salvaging.
Yeah, so we can just
Because
salvage.
the rest
Yeah, we can just salvage the rest of these, right?
yeah, we could just scrap them and so on and so forth.
They don't have much, but they got weapons.
We got weapons, take all.
Oh yeah.
Just hit R.
Oh wait.
Yep. Yep. I don't think you're going to find any additional crew floating out here in the dead of space.
That'd be strange.
It does happen sometimes, though. You'll find people in like cryo sleep pods,
Oh,
and then it's like, oh well, all right, I've got 6 more guys. Why not? And they're like, hey, can we work for you? As opposed to being dead in space. And last one.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Also, there's another scavenge point out here. Where's the salvage point? I might want to go for that actually. That's the wrong button. To hit this button.
Squeak, I feel like you're making a reference to something that I don't get. You find a cryo tray from the destruction of a planet named Karak. You add them to your mothership. They want to find their homeworld TM. Is this from the video game series Homeworld? Because I feel like I've heard of that.
Wait, did I already get this one? I did already get this
Um,
one.
oh yeah, you did. That I think that was the tutorial one, maybe.
Yeah.
And yes, Kott says that the bigger fleet you want to have, the more supplies, fuel, crew you need, increasing the number of ships in maintenance as part of the fleet. It's from the video, and Squeak says yes, it's from Homeworld and the third mission where you save cryo trays. Okay, Kant makes an interesting point. I want to talk about military economy, basically. Sani, you have heard of knights before, yes? People on horseback and armor?
Yes.
All right. So the fun thing about knights and just kind of feudalism in general, and I'm not defending feudalism, the king in my name notwithstanding, I'm just pointing out how it functioned. Um, in order to have a person whose entire job was to be on horseback with armor with a horse and be really good at fighting, you had to have like a full economy of people who worked to support that person. You needed people to feed them and people to armor them. Like these were people. The knights didn't also have a day job as making pottery. And that's basically the same kind of system as a proper fleet construction. You're not going to be flying around with like only um only battleships. You're going to need fuel ships and cargo ships and so on and so forth in order to support the battleships. I guess I should say combat ship, since battleship is a class of ship, not a basic adjective. Okay, so now we've got the program that they're going to use to fix the jump point. Um, Problem is the jump point is escorted by pirates. The benefit of having this gigantic fleet is they're probably not going to engage with you. They're probably just going to not care even a little bit. Open the com directory real quick. I want to take a look at something.
This person?
Yeah, this person. Yeah, you can hire officers that can like
Hello there.
pilot ships and govern colonies. Pardon me. I don't think it's super necessary at the moment, but I just wanted to acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
I know that you can have like commanders and stuff like captains like field other ships in your fleet
Yeah.
and give them bonuses and stuff.
This guy looks so cool, by the way. He looks like such a like Matrix sort of a thing, or like the way cyberpunk was envisioned back in the 1980s when it was first kind of created as a genre.
So anyway, I
You're
now
gonna want to
have
trade.
I have a
Yeah.
bunch of this stuff.
Don't deal with the AI core yet. I would recommend uh,
I should probably,
just buying some supplies and some crew to make sure that you have enough, because you have just one crew, maybe just the crew. Maybe just buy one single crewman, because it looks like you're just one single crewman
for
short.
some reason I cannot open. Oh, my transponder's off.
Oh, is it?
Hold on. I accidentally hit go dark instead
Oh.
of.
Well, luckily they don't care about that in the tutorial zone, but otherwise that's gonna be a problem.
There we go. Now I can go here.
Can you hire any crew? Oh, yep. There's crew. I think you just need one more to get a full crew complement.
Oh, eh. So I know I can hit like that. Boop. So now I can technically staff all my ships.
Right. And the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to uh, repair your fleet in the station. It costs the same amount of supplies, but this way you don't have to worry about running out while you're flying around. Um,
All right, I can go here and do that. I cannot.
yeah. Oh, you can't. Your fleet. Oh, right. You have to. Sorry, you have to say resume all repairs, and then you can repair them. It's. I don't know why they do that, but what can you do? Huh.
Really?
That's bizarre, but okay.
That's doesn't seem right. Hold up.
That doesn't seem right. No, that doesn't seem right.
Um.
No, everything checks out. Everything's at max combat readiness.
Okay.
Okay, you got a free repair. Well done.
Sure.
I do not pretend to understand that, but okay. I also recommend, just for convenience's sake, moving your combat ships to the front of the line so that it's easier to find them when you're deploying them. So yeah, put that tanker in the back.
Which one of these are actually combat ships?
The I think the big one is just a freighter, like it carries cargo. If you click on them, it should say it's like, oh, it's a frigate or it's a destroyer or something. No, that didn't work. Maybe the question mark? There's a little question mark on each of them.
Go.
Yeah, okay. So destroyer, you're gonna want that at the front of the line.
That's a freighter. Okay.
Yeah, I think the carrier you want at the front of the line because again, you could deploy fighters out of it. Yeah, I guess that's what happened, Squeak. We flew through a swarm of repair drones, some of that domain era tech. And yes, so you know how it says we've got a bunch of ordnance points left?
Yeah, so
that means
these ships have like no actual weapons and like refit stuff on it.
Correct. So as I mentioned before, pirates are probably unlikely to actually engage us, but if they did, they would have kind of an easy time of it.
Yeah, because those ships don't have anything on them.
Right. We'll deal with that in a second.
That's a civilian transport. That could just be.
Yeah, we don't want a civilian transport on the front line.
Sojourn tender, assault frigate.
Assault frigate, obviously, we're going to want up there. And that last one, that's just the freighter, right? The Thalamus.
Where's the Thalamus? There it is. That's a freighter.
Yeah, okay. That was the Tarsus. Okay. So click on the Stibben. Just click on any of the ones that have ordnance points left.
I think we need to go to refit first.
Oh, I think you do. I think you do. For this, just keep it simple. Click auto fit, and
real quick though,
yeah,
I got all of this stuff.
Yes, I don't recommend. Oh, that's right. This is storage. This is stuff they're giving you.
They just give me this.
Okay, yeah, take all of it.
Yeah.
Just put it all. You don't care about this. You don't necessarily even want to come back here. You are going to go back to the academy for some additional quests. Oh yes, yes, Necrotic. There are two people talking.
Wow, I am Sangria. I am the snake.
And I am Aeon. I am the lion.
Wow. Yeah, I'll take free shit.
Heck yeah. Autofit will do a good enough job, especially in the beginning part. So yeah, just press V.
And you can like save loadouts, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I think attack is probably sounds good.
Actually, hold on. I should uncheck that, right?
Buy ordnance from market.
That'll automatically buy stuff from the market.
Oh yeah, especially black market stuff. You don't necessarily want to do that.
Mm-hmm. So I'll get hit attack, confirm, and now we got all our stuff.
Hmm.
So,
And you're gonna want to do that at least with the other two. You don't necessarily care about the freighter.
mm-hmm. Ooh,
Um,
this one has several different builds.
yes, point defense could be really useful against missiles, but again, assault is also really good against ships. I don't know. It's a tough call. I don't think we have a whole lot of point defense going on, but maybe the fighters do that. I don't know for sure.
Whoa. Okay. Seems good enough for me. And now the hammerhead. Balance seems fine.
Balance just seems like a good idea there. All right.
And the freighter.
Might as well, while we're
Yeah,
here.
just so it can somewhat defend itself
Yeah.
if need be.
If the worst comes to it, you want to be prepared. Okay. And yeah, you definitely want to uncheck the buy stuff from the black market automatically because you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to just be like, hey, go get me some combat guns. And then they come back with combat guns that already have bloodstains on them. And there's like a bunch of police going like, hey, where'd you get those?
And the little notches here tell me when they have, like, the bad mods, the D mods. So the more D mods a ship has, the more jank it is, essentially.
Yeah, I think press G. I think the restore might be
Well, yeah,
the
that's
thing
that's
that.
expensive though, I believe. That's expensive.
Oh yeah, that's very expensive. Okay. Yeah, not worth it. But in the meantime,
We have a fully operational fleet.
we do. We do. It's a bit janky. It's a little bit janky, but it flies and it shoots, and that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a full crew complement for them as well.
We still got some weapons left over.
Hmm. We're gonna hold on to those for now. I mean, you can sell. I guess you can sell whatever you want, but just I think it'd be good to turn in the and again tariffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that in.
Yeah. It's fun to dodge tariffs, but it's really up to you. You have your transponder on right now, so now's not a good time to sell black market stuff, especially because you have a very illegal AI core in your inventory.
Gotcha. Anyway, let's go beat up some pirates.
Let's go beat up some pirates. And again, you are a gigantic fleet, so they're probably just going to avoid you.
Though I want to beat them up.
Well, you can try and chase them down. If they start to flee, you can fire off an interdiction pulse and then hunt them down. But now's a good time to turn your transponder off, by the way.
So we're going over
Going
here.
over to that purple thing.
Purple.
Go to the purple. So we've got Captain Sangria and Admiral Aeon. I am Space Admiral Aeon, protector of the galaxy. You can see I even got a little custom officer outfit just for this, just for you all.
So there they are. And if I go
Yeah, there they
dark,
are.
then they can't. They can't see me even more.
It'll help you sneak up on them, and then you can like fire off standard burn and run them down, or what have you.
So
Yes, I'm the fleet nerd.
that's a tiny fleet.
Hmm. If they gang up, they might try and take you. So you definitely don't want to do that.
That's also a thing I forgot to do. We get far away before I decide to do that. Also,
Hmm.
just go over here.
Oh, you're definitely gonna want to throw down a quick save before you do
Yeah, that's what
whatever
I
you're
was
gonna
doing.
do.
Just gonna go ahead and get a little far away from them. There we go. Okay, now we go back. Sadly, I do not have a fancy uniform.
Have a nice outfit though.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'll do. I'd have to like do some setup. I do have the pirate, like the Sea of Thieves avatar I have, which is
Oh
kind of piratey
yeah,
and like
I mean that
captainy.
one's kind of cute. You could pop that one out. I recently put together all of my various PNG tubers in one neat, handy folder on my desktop, so I can very easily switch back and forth with them.
I'd have to get it like set up in my program and stuff, and like adjust it, and yeah.
Oh right, because you got them like pre-scripted through OBS and whatnot. I don't have that.
All right. So I could just go to the gate and complete the quest under
Oh
their
yeah, you could
nose.
totally do that, or you could try and see he's already very suspicious, and they're trying to figure out what to do about this gigantic fleet problem.
What if I just go over here?
Yeah, yeah, you got it. You just stabilize the jump point, and there you go.
What you gonna do about it? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? 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 What you gonna do
Now, if
about
you
it?
want if you want to bully them, you're more than welcome to.
Do you recommend that I believe it?
I Not really. I don't think there's a lot of profit in it at the moment. I think eventually they'll give you like a bounty for taking out pirate fleets, but honestly, I think it's worth it to just trade, trade and smuggle.
Oh, okay. So fucking up pirates isn't necessarily the name of the game here.
Not really.
They're a faction just like anyone else.
Oh yeah, Asiak. Or Asia K. Is it Asia K or Asiak? But yeah, I already touched on that. How you used to be able to just like sell food way overpriced. Um,
But anyway, let's get the fuck out of
Asia
here.
K. Got it.
Oh, actually, wait. Do you want to go back to the?
Yeah, you're gonna want to go back to the planet so that you could be like, hey, I did it, and they'll be like, great, and then they'll give you a little more cash. But look, they're not even trying to mess with you because they know you could just stomp them into the dirt.
So that's the benefit of having a big fleet. People will leave you the fuck alone
Mm-hmm.
because you're big and scary and will destroy them.
Yeah. Who would you rather fight, one guy or 20 guys? And at this point, you're probably going to want to keep your transponder on in hegemony space unless you are actively committing crimes.
Crimes.
Com directory, talk to the person.
Yeah.
I think they'll give you one more quest, which is sort of like, oh yeah, Star Marion. Or wait, it's not Star Marion. I've been calling you Star Marion this entire time. It's
Star
Star
Marlin.
Marlin. Um, Star Marlin says that they will do a thing where they send like a little scouty fleet to try and harry you and get you engaged so that like a big fleet can come and sneak up on you.
Oh, sneaky.
All right, now you're getting 3 years of monthly cash money for doing this gigantic favor for the star system. You're basically like a hero to these people.
Whoa.
Um,
So now I get a paycheck.
Correct. And they've given you one last little quest, which will serve functionally as a tutorial on hyperspace. Uh, and that's gonna be like deliver, whatever to the place, or deliver a report on the fact that this planet is back on the map to some people at another system in the Corvus system.
Mm-hmm. So now, if I want to, I can kick these guys' asses and get a bounty.
Yes,
Interesting.
which does sound kind of fun because it's space fights, and space fights are kind of fun.
Yeah. So let's see. real quick. Can I fucking give you this? Yes, you can take the AI core now.
Yeah. You get the same 10 grand, and it gives you a boost to the whatnot. And the hegemony is a pretty safe place to give AI cores to, because I'm pretty sure they just destroy them.
They don't use them against you later.
I don't think so. And like there's the Ludic Church and the Ludic Path. They are also strictly anti AI, so they might have a similar bounty, but I'd be afraid to even tell them that I have one.
So there's also these things, which are like mods.
Yes. Um, I don't know. I mean, they seem kind of straightforward. Um, that last one. So that last one involving speed. And very important thing, your fleet is only as fast as your slowest ship. So if you were to get something like that, you wouldn't actually want to put it on your fastest ship. You'd want to put it on your biggest and bulkiest.
I see. Okay. Any weapons here that are worth picking up?
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Okay.
But I do want to point something out. Scroll over just any weapon. You see how it says damage type high explosive. Each damage type is a little bit different at different things. So kinetic, really good against shields. High explosive, really good against armor. And lastly is whole, which is like the actual health.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, that's high explosive. Energy is kind of good against anything,
Okay.
but it doesn't have any special advantages. So one of the pro tips when you're getting into combat is to cycle between weapon types if you have that option, so that you could be like, I've taken down your shields and I've taken down your armor and I'm gonna puncture your hole.
Yeah, so it's like, these are my shield guns, these are my armor guns.
Right.
You gotta hit them with the 1-2 punch.
Or you could go all energy and just cook everything you find.
I do like the sound of that. Yeah, so let's look at my shit. Let's see what I'm packing here.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of guns.
You have a lot of guns. Some of them, some of them I think maybe fire automatically. I'm not
You can set
sure
them to
of.
auto fire, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
That could be a way to do it. Just set everything to auto fire and then just be like, now I'll fly manually, but I'll shoot automatically.
yeah. I think with things like missiles, you don't want to have that because those require a bit more accuracy.
I see.
You kind of want to actually aim those and not just have the ship, because those are also limited. You have very small ammo pools on that.
Right, right. Especially smart missiles, because you can also, physically change their trajectory in the middle of them being fired.
But for stuff like point defense turrets and stuff, you want to have those in auto, so they'll just automatically. Really? Oh, okay.
I do like the sound of infinite missiles.
I do too.
That honestly, that could be a band name, Infinite Missiles.
Yeah.
Some kind of like sci-fi nerd band.
No, so they're mostly for hitting engines.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
Which can be tricky to do if you're just like if you're face to face with a ship.
Yeah, you'd want to put those on like a fast flanky ship that can circle around and punch people in the butt.
So I got a bunch of cool little mods here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good ass ship. Jesus Christ. And you can change like how you spend your points and stuff.
Precisely.
Cool. Okay. Now what should we do?
Salamanders flank on their own. Actually, they explicitly go around. Oh well, that's even better.
That's cool.
So it's just like the Achilles tendon gun.
So also there's a bunch of shit just showed up on my intel.
Yes, you have now connected to the internet, basically. Um, so this is an important thing that I'm going to mention in a second. But first, you've got a bunch of stuff that just popped in. Some of it's pretty straightforward, like looking at a probe or killing a guy. Um, you can see the system bounty on Galatia, which is where you currently are, where it's 100 credits per pirate frigate.
Ooh.
Now that's only per frigate, so I don't think smashing up like little baby ships is gonna get you any specific reward. I don't, you know, somebody can confirm or deny that. It's important to note these contracts that come out, especially if it's like a singular contract, like analyzing a specific probe, that can be fulfilled by anybody in the galaxy or in the sector because we're in a sector.
Oh.
So you kind of have to rush there. Also, communications can only travel as fast as the speed of light, or uh, there's relativistic nonsense through hyperspace, but like the signals travel through real time. So the further you are away from a job,
The longer it'll take to
uh,
get to you.
and the more opportunity somebody else has to complete it.
Oh, okay.
No, the missions can be taken by anyone, but the bounties are things that you have to
Yeah,
spread
those
out.
are up for
Okay,
grabs for
so
anybody.
analyzing a domain era probe that's not a bounty, that's a mission, correct,
Yeah, I
Star
think
Marlin?
once I take. Also, God, that's far.
It's extremely far. So these circles that you have here,
Hmm.
all right? Um,
So like,
the lighter one is
this is your fuel
your
range.
yes, the lighter one is 50% of your fuel range. That's how far you can go and then return without stopping for a refill. The fainter one is your total fuel range. You cannot make it further than that with one single stop.
See, so this is an issue I had in my other file. It seemed like all the good jobs were halfway across the fucking system,
That's Starsector.
and it's like, this isn't worth it.
Mhm.
Like I'm burning so much fuel and using so much supplies that it's just not worth it.
It's tough to make a living in space.
Like as I like to say, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I like that one.
Yeah, I learned it from
That
one of my
one's
friends.
silly. Uh, right. So certain things can throw you off course. Maybe you change course to avoid like a pirate ship or something. Um,
That's if you were
but
going in a straight goddamn line.
yeah, if you're going in a straight line with zero obstacles whatsoever, so it's probably a little bit shorter. Uh, but what I recommend you try to do is just focus on the main story quest right now, which is going to Jangala or whatever. And actually, can you where is that? Where is the domain error probe right now? I
uh,
can't.
it's over in Zoomzy.
Okay, it's way
Zamuzi.
far away.
Yeah, it's right here. I
Oh
could
yeah,
not fly there.
yeah. No, no way, no way. Don't worry about that. Just don't even worry about that. So you've got a story quest. So you're looking at new. You're gonna want to click on the lower tab for story, and you're gonna want to
Course.
go to wherever Jangala is, which is right there. So it's easy enough. You can just head right over there. Um, it's obviously well within your fuel range. I think that gives you a little more reward, and after that, it doesn't advertise this, but you can get some pretty sweet missions by returning here and going to that academy again.
Okay, so can I just not use my transverse jump until after the tutorial is completely done?
Yeah, I is it still blocked out or is it not even on the
It's
thing?
not
Like
even on my
where?
hotbar.
Okay, you may have to manually assign it just to see if it's there. But
Where do I go to
but
do that?
I don't know. I think it
Oh, there it is.
yeah. So you can knock that out right now. I don't recommend it because there's no need to, but I mean honestly, like sometimes you'll get a thing where it's like, yeah, it'll cost me a little bit of fuel and a little bit of supplies, but it'll actually cost me more supplies to fly all the way to the jump point
Mm-hmm.
because that'll take a couple days and so on and so forth.
Yeah, you better fucking run.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're going for...
Oh
Oh.
shit. Oh shit. All right.
Uh-oh.
So,
What the fuck? There weren't that many
um,
here before.
yeah. All right, chat. So here's the thing, Sanny. Um, you can use that story point to get out of this situation. You can also attempt to disengage. You can also save scum, which I do not hold against you because I do it. Or
Well,
you can try and fight him with everything you got.
the thing is, my last save was a while ago.
Hmm. Well, your last save was
Bef-
before you opened the gate, but that was a while ago because we were doing a lot of learning. You can just knock that out really, really easily if you wanted to.
hmm.
So this is another reason why transverse jumping could be useful if the gate is just swarmed by unfriendlies. Yeah, the D mods on your ship might make a difference. They've got a lot
Yeah,
of D
like
mods though.
they got a lot of like fucked up ships too. Mine are in relatively good condition compared to theirs.
All right. Here's what I say: fight them, and if it just straight up does not work, save scum.
Okay.
Let's give this a try. And you know what? Maybe you'll get some bounties.
If I win, I get extra XP.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I recommend everybody,
even the tankers.
everybody. But the others might say something about that. Like, like they're not going to do a whole lot of damage, but them taking a certain amount of damage will help protect your combat ships to a degree. Maybe not the tankers. Okay.
What about civilian transports?
It's got guns, don't it?
I guess. Freighter?
I can't recommend the autosave mod enough. It doesn't change the gameplay, just autosaves. That's a really good idea, Necrotic. I might have to get that myself. Um,
Yeah, I guess just all hands on deck.
mm-hmm. Well, we are on the defense, Commissar. They're attacking us.
Let's fucking go and select my flagship, and you can do your own thing.
Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we stomp them, but we'll see. So the AI should handle this pretty well. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of curious. Like at this point, I'm just kind of emotionally disengaged from whatever happens because we know that we can just reload pretty recently. But I'm very curious to see how this goes down. Oh, this is another fun thing. You can for free like simulate combat
Yeah, I saw that.
in yeah.
That's cool. So I can just be like, I want to see how this ship performs against this kind of ship.
Mm-hmm. He got poked in the butt.
Poke your butt.
We were just talking about those missiles.
Well, that's one
Oh,
down.
we destroyed an enemy. That's good.
Ooh, that one's kind of getting fucked up.
That's a little hairy over there, but
That one's being swarmed by bees.
mhm. That's what the bees are for. That's an okay. One of theirs retreated. That's almost as good.
Oh shit. Yeah, they're like, oh fuck, oh shit. We fucked up.
We fucked up. Another one retreated.
Ooh, that one got fucking hammered by those fighters.
Oh yeah. Those smaller ships, there's no way they're going to be able to retreat in time. They are boned.
Is there a way to move my camera around?
I don't know. I think it has to stay like kind of relative to your ship.
Yeah.
All right, you've destroyed or you've disabled 2 others. You are almost fully fluxed out, which is not good. But we'll see how this goes. So are they. Okay, they might lose their flux, or they might have to be forced to vent first, which gives you a chance
So
to.
this is also a thing. Like ships will get like tired essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
The longer we stay in combat, the worse it is for us.
Mm-hmm. Come on, get that flux. I'll take the whole damage, I guess. You've almost forced them to vent, but they've almost forced you to vent. It's tough. Uh, uh two more taken down. Oh, yep, they forced you to vent. They're getting some free hits in, but luckily it's just fighters. Oh, that might be. Yes. Oh my goodness, the shields came up in time. That one was a close one. That could have actually done some damage to you. And that one is really hanging on, isn't it? That one's been bugging us this whole time. It's just been like your ship and their ship in a slugfest.
Mm-hmm.
They can flee at any time if they want.
What are the green thingies?
Green thingies, I think, are missiles or like tracers or something.
Oh, it's about to get fucking hammered.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got a lot of point defense because it's got those fighters supporting it.
Oh, they're anti-missile flares. Okay.
Yeah. Its hull is almost dead. Oh shit. Okay, we lost one. Like destroyed, not even disabled.
Yeah, let's.
Because of that, I would recommend save scumming just for that reason.
Let's see how everyone's kind of doing.
Oh yeah, you're they're not doing great down there.
Yeah, they kind of got separated from the rest of the fleet.
Yeah, everything was separated. This one is doing well because it's got that carrier supporting it. Just it's sitting out fighter group after fighter group. Okay. So chat's been talking. Some freighter on freighter actions can select a ship and hit F to have your camera selected on that ship. Or maybe Q. Okay. All right, I'm caught up with the chat. I guess let's just continue and see how it goes. How to form battle line. Click on an empty space, select defend on it. Untasked ship will go to it. Create 2 or 3 in a line, and you'll make yourself a cohesive battle line to prevent the fleet from going everywhere. That's not a bad idea as well. Well, we're still learning, and I think we're probably going to save scum this, just because we already lost a ship. Unless we can steal some of theirs, that would be nice.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
I do kind of want to see where it goes.
Yeah, let's finish it out because I feel like that one's almost
if
dead.
If we can get this fucker out, the rest of the ships can go give the others reinforcements. Fucking die.
I know, right?
They're really good at managing their shields.
They really are. But they're almost fluxed out, and when they do, they're dead. Just come on. I want to see it die.
Here comes another fighter group. This is cool to watch. Oh, he overloaded. Yeah.
Yes.
Later,
oh my
later,
goodness.
nerd.
All right, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, he cooked off.
Yeah,
now it's just mopping up.
And the others are like, oh god, oh fuck, oh jeez. That one's just getting swarmed.
Come on. Ooh, ooh. It just lost a bunch of its shields. I think we're close to victory. That one's been disabled. Let's see. Now everybody's gonna fly back and try and back up everybody else.
Let's see what's happening down here.
Southern part is kind of nonsense.
Oh, are they chasing retreaters?
That's only like a little bit of a war crime. Um, oh, okay, one of our ships was disabled, but not destroyed. Yeah, we won't be able to back them up until we deal with uh, until we rescue the Wolf frigate.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're having such a good time, Necrotic.
Oh wait. I fucked up. Like that.
Oh, did you hit a button? Did you hit any
Yeah.
button? Oh sheesh! Oh sheesh! Oh sheesh! Oh sheesh! It's,
Oh,
come
cavalry's
on!
coming. Hang in there,
Oh,
buddy.
it's trying to teleport to safety.
No.
No, and destroyed too. That was the wolf. Oh well, thank you, Necrotic. I'm glad you're having a good time. It almost made it. It was almost to safety. We were
Oh, that
almost
one
able to
got
screen it.
fucking
Oh,
destroyed.
that one cooked off. I'm surprised it wasn't destroyed. It was only disabled.
I just love watching the fighters come in and just swarm them with missiles.
Just swarm them. It's beautiful to see. Chewing up that hole. If we, it's doing a decent job of managing its shields. I want to see it vent its
Ooh.
flux and then just get bonked.
Oh, missiles coming from the back.
Up.
Yeah, later, nerd.
Boom. Oh, that one's destroyed too.
Okay, we're good. Enemy
All
fleet
right.
defeated. Let's see what the damage is.
Let's see indeed.
Claim victory.
I like how it's claim victory. You know, not like I don't know. It just feels silly because it's like imagine getting into a fight and it's clearly a tie, but then you claim victory.
Mm-hmm.
This was genuinely a victory. It's a silly way to phrase it. Okay, so 3 ships lost. You can pursue them or you can not. We've lost 160 crew.
Oof. Though there are a handful of disabled ships that we could probably scoop
Right.
up. That's a
Um,
Wayfarer. That's a Wolf. That's a
I
carrier.
want to see what happens if you let them go. Like if that's like you now get to keep the ships that were disabled. Okay, yeah, they're uh mm, yeah. So the 3 right there that we're looking at,
Mm-hmm.
those were ours. Those are gone. If you scroll down further,
Oh.
those were theirs.
Oh.
Those are the ones that maybe we can keep, maybe we can't. Some of them were destroyed, some of them were disabled.
Okay. Eh, we can let them go. We'll just
Yeah,
scoop up
let's.
the rest of their other ships.
Mhm. Consider ship recovery.
All right.
Oh, jeez, only recovered 10% of the lost crew. Yikes.
So what do we got here? So I think, yeah, these are my ships.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can get the wolf frigate back.
It's just it's a difficult recovery that needs a story point,
Yeah.
and I would definitely have to go back to the fucking station to restock on shit.
Hmm.
But I have my choice of all this other cool stuff. Support destroyer, another drone tender. That one looks kind of cool. How's the Manticore?
I think that might have been the one that you were really slugging it out with.
It's a bit of a
So,
fixer upper, but you know,
I mean, even with 4 negative mods, it really held its own.
yeah. Shields? What shields? That's an interesting name for a ship. I like tanks. Yeah, you can give that a shot.
Mhm.
Oh, it's again. I'm getting a raid from Bunsig. My
Raid from
alerts,
Bunsig.
my alerts aren't working. But hello, thanks for coming. We're playing
Hi,
space.
Bunsig. I was in Bunsig's stream earlier watching her play Hitman.
Benui.
It was pretty cool. They were doing Isle of Sigale, which
Whoa,
was the like secret society masquerade ball one. It was pretty
whoa.
great.
Also, Necrotic99. Thanks for following. Wow, 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 wow.
Nice.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
This one does.
Hell yeah.
Oh, right. I left right before the bank heist mission. The bank heist mission is really, really great.
Sayak, I believe. Thanks for following.
I think it's Asia K.
Asia K. Okay, yeah. Thanks for following. Uh, oh god, that fucking freak. That wolf's in bad shape.
That wolf is in bad shape.
This wolf is in less bad shape.
Oh, it's either Asia K slash Asaic says.
Ah, okay.
What's the chunky one? What is that? There's kind of a chunky one there.
It's
Strike
called
Destroyer.
Shields. What shields?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it doesn't have shields. It does have shields. It has very little shields.
Hmm.
Hmm. And also, there's just a bunch of Cerberuses. I'm not sure how good those are.
I also don't know how good they are. Um, what's the little one on the left there? It only has
That's
one
a Shepherd.
DMod. Drone tender. Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
drone tenders are not
Commissar
bad.
Auron says combat freighters are a bit pointless, but Necrotic says the Shepherd is decent, especially because it only has the like one demold.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think that's a good mix. I think everything else can be salvaged and scrapped and whatnot.
Yeah. Do we want to? Do we want to get? We
Um,
can honestly just trade out this wolf for this wolf. It has less demods.
yeah, or maybe the Strike Destroyer because that only has 3D mods, and I don't know, it seems useful.
Hmm. I don't want to go too hard.
Oh, the Shepherd is good for collecting salvage from destroyed fleets. That's something nice.
Okay. I think. Yeah. I think. So in the end, we came out with more than we went in.
We did, yeah.
But it's gonna take some resources. But we'll have a bigger fleet at the end of it.
Indeed, indeed.
And also, we probably just got some juicy fucking bounties from all these guys.
Probably. Uh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and recover.
Recover. All right. And then pick through the wreckage.
Not
And we got a
bad.
lot of loot and treasure. That's nice. We're gonna need those supplies, that's for sure. Just take all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you got the cargo for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now pause. Or I
There's
recommend going to the fleet and saying that you're not gonna. Oh, right. I think it also. Yeah. Suspend repairs until you get back to base.
hmm Also, I think I leveled up. Leveled up. Oh my
Yes,
god, I got
yes, you absolutely did, and you got some juicy story points too.
hmm
Maybe let's take a look at combat. It might be a good idea to spec into combat a little bit.
So we could get
Maneuverability and top speed for this is only for piloted ship though. Hmm.
so this only affects it if I'm actually driving it.
Or well, I think it affects it even if you're autopiloting, but like it
Makes
affects
it
the ship
better.
that you're using. Oh yeah, we should also save. But
Yes.
if you, maybe leadership is what we want in order to improve our plus 5% weapon damage for combat ships. That's not bad. What's the next one? Nav rating. That's fine. I don't really know what nav rating does. 20% damage to ships larger than frigates if frigate. Oh, for so like a David and Goliath thing. Which is not bad, but you know, conditional. Plus 15% maximum combat readiness for combat ships. That's not bad either.
Considering that the base is 70, like, yeah, that bumps us up to like 85.
Something like that, yeah. Carrier
Ooh,
group.
faster fight, more fighters, faster.
More fighters does sound fun. And it gives you some whole mod options. What's the last one of that pattern? Streams blurry for me. Can you read that for me?
Uh, 50% crew loss due to fighter losses in combat, plus 20 top speed, plus 50 target leading accuracy.
Again, another fighter buff. I don't know if these ones. Okay. I think you've selected that, by the way. No, you didn't. You didn't. Okay. I would recommend saving because I don't know if these ones are mutually exclusive or not. So you might be able to get all of them eventually, but for now, let's
So,
just
do we want to get back to base before we save, or just save
yes,
now?
one or let's save now. Can we save in like a new save file? Something other than just the autosave? Or just the whatever? Save copy, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we still have like the other file if we want to go back to it.
Mhm. Now, I recommend going back to that debris field. You might be able to pick through it a second time because somebody mentioned double dipping the debris field.
Yeah, and they're just fucking off. They're leaving me alone.
You're I think some of them kind of want to if they can gang up, so let's not stick around too much. Likely but high risk. I say go for it.
Oh, there's more ships to salvage
Huh?
if we want.
Yeah.
It's a mule class. I don't think that's that good.
I feel like that's just a freighter, cargo, and I think we got plenty of cargo.
Ooh. Whatever.
Oh, that's not so bad. Just 3 heavy machinery, and look, you've already got more heavier machinery.
Yeah, we need the supplies.
All right, let's head back to base and repair all your nonsense. Oh, it's a combat freighter, which is kind of a weird thing that we don't necessarily need.
Let me
Get that sustained burn.
double check. Everyone is suspending repairs. Yes.
And then, like, right before you dock, you're going to want to unsuspend just to make it a little straightforward. You got your transponder on. That's good. I don't know how bounties work. Like, surely we've. I don't think I saw a pop up that was like, "Oh, you've done the bounty," but
We'll figure it out, I suppose.
yeah. All right, now, Auron, when you say double dip, do you mean salvage after the fight and then salvage again, or do you mean salvage twice after the fight? Or like, I don't know.
I have to like turn it in. No.
No, that's not it. Well, first, just repair and see that one actually used supplies. I don't know what was going on there. So after the fight, salvage menu, then using the salvage. Okay, so that's what we did. So we're good there. So I recommend, if I may be so bold as to recommend,
We need
um,
peeps.
is to fly over to. There's a nearby independent planet not affiliated with the hegemony, and if you can sneak in there using stealth, you can trade on their black market without upsetting the hegemony.
Hmm. Okay.
Because the hegemony is a major faction, but the independents they're just kind of whatever. Um, like technically you're an independent, even though I don't think you're coded the same way. I think you're coded as your own group. I don't know, but and that would be the place to buy some crew. Is there? I think
Okay.
because you can dodge the tariff on recruiting them.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Uh, if I'm right, there should be an independent planet in this system. If not, maybe it's over in Corvus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me check the. Yeah, I should have. How do these work?
That's a different thing. That's destroying a pirate base, not the bounty on the. You click bounties. It's just above the pirates tab.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Gallia. Oh, it was only a
standing on.
thousand per frigate.
Okay, I think we might have gotten that
Yeah.
then.
Okay. We received 13K.
Okay. Oh yeah. I see now. I see now. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
The
that's
the
useful.
pirate that was what we were looking for was the pirate base.
Yeah. Well, no. I was looking for that. What we were looking at was the pirate
Yeah,
base.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Anyway, so where's that planet you were mentioning?
Um,
Here?
you know what? It might not be in this system. In that case, maybe you can buy some crew from the pirate base by like smuggling them out that way. But they might have some fleet protection, and we don't necessarily want another fight. So I would also recommend saving before you try and smuggle people out of the pirate base.
We did it
Yeah,
once
no, we are
before.
not taking on any bases. I assure you.
I mean, we've done it before.
No, we have not. That is not what we did.
Really?
No. We're not fighting them. We've smuggled
Oh no, no,
through
no. I
them.
meant like smuggling. We did before.
Yeah, we're smuggling. They're talking about like
Oh, gotcha.
destroying enemy stations, which we're not going to do.
So
But
yeah.
yes, we can totally. We have a larger fleet, which is going to make it a little bit harder to smuggle, but also more profitable to smuggle.
Stop. Don't go in the sun. Stop.
it I think it does that on its own. Hey, your supplies are you're chewing through supplies. Check your fleet. Are you not? Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Okay, load that save. That's on me. That's my mistake. Because we're under strength, because we don't have enough crew, we're compensating by spending a lot of supplies.
Oh.
So we don't actually want to do that. It would actually be cheaper to just buy crew from Ankara.
There we go.
Whoa, what just happened?
I got inflated the stake.
No, I mean, how did we already get here?
What?
You were in like a merchant menu for a second
Oh
there.
no, it does that whenever I click off of the screen. Sometimes it shows like a previous screen I was on.
Oh, okay. In that case, I recommend because we literally just saved. I recommend just loading that real quick and then buying crew at the yeah. Just buy some crew there.
Okay.
Repair your ships to full and then
Well, they are repaired. I need peoples.
okay.
I need peeps. I specifically need at least 595 peeps.
Right. You can see it filling slowly on the bottom left, so you can track exactly how many you have and how many you need and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot.
I have a little over. In case of
That
emergency.
helps just in case something
In
happens.
case we find a good ship we want to fucking man.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
And there we go. That's
Okay.
already bumped our combat readiness up.
Mm-hmm. The supplies also jumped up, which confuses me. Are we something's all right, chat. Can you explain that to me? Something's not right there. It just bumped up to
Hold on.
the 23 supplies per day. Is that just because we have more mouths to
Oh,
feed? No, ship repairs and recovery.
So I
So
think
we didn't repair them yet.
no, they're repaired. So I think even if our ships are repaired, oh, confirm. I think even if our ships are repaired, they still have to regenerate their combat readiness, and
Okay.
that's gonna take supplies.
Gotcha. Okay,
Once
that
they
all
reach max,
makes sense.
then they'll
Also,
stabilize.
you might want to set up you might want to do that thing where you set up the ordnance on your ships and also arrange them from like combat and civilian ships so that it's easier to navigate when there's a fight.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so the reason it jumped up is because it couldn't be made to achieve max combat readiness. So there was not even enough reason to do all that in the first place.
He's a little tiny guy. Little guy.
Little guy.
Little guy.
It says little guy.
What's frontier mean?
I don't know. It looks like it only changes one thing.
It gives it a slightly different turret.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got? Ooh, I got option. There's 2 support builds, huh? Wait, there's 2 fuck?
2 assault and 2 support builds, which
That's weird, but okay.
they appear to be identical.
I guess support.
At least
Or
cosmetically.
I guess
I don't know.
assault.
Do you want to do assault or do you want to do assault?
I'm gonna do assault.
I'm being silly. Yeah. Okay.
And we got the billing, which is a little.
Oh, I see. Aron explains that one of those builds is the low tech build, and the other build is the pirate build.
I see. Ooh, this one's got options. Point defense?
Sounds good to me. Might give it a little more survivability.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
So they are some fixer-uppers, just to get an idea how much this would cost to fix. Ooh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
How about you? How about what?
Oh Jesus. What about the one that only has one issue?
That's the tanker.
Right. But there's another one there. What do you?
That's even then. That's still kind of.
That's
pricey.
still kind of a lot of money. I feel like an entire.
Game,
yeah, I feel like an entire new.
So how do you do that? How do you get a ship a new hull?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Commissar
Aron pointed out that buying new ships is cheaper than repairing old ships.
I see. So really, if a ship's so fucked up, and there's actually like a ship of comparable power that I could buy, I should just swap them out.
Just swap them out, yeah.
Also, second to the last.
If you can afford to swap them out.
Also, second to last skill in the industry tab.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that one.
Hull restoration.
Oh, that is actually extremely good.
That's a high tier skill, but
yeah. Examine that. What's the next one next to it? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, always recoverable. Really, really nice. And a chance to avoid demods.
Yeah. Also, we should spend our skill.
Yes. Let's see. We were gonna look at leadership because it had things for like. Could you go back to the first leadership area?
Yeah.
Um, I kind of like that one just because that seems like it has no downsides and it's pretty useful just generally speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Just plus 5% damage. Yeah, why not? I'm curious about what the next tier of technology is. If you could look at that real quick.
So over here, we got gunnery
Yeah.
implants,
Uh,
better
mm,
accuracy, better range, less recoil. Energy weapons do extra damage at close range
mm.
based on the flux level.
Yeah. Does that mean high flux is good or low flux is good?
So
Uh,
it's low flux is good, I
um.
think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good if you want to do a lot of energy builds. But again, it only affects your main ship.
Yeah.
Both of these only affect your main ship. I would say go for that plus 5% weapon damage myself,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
including carriers and militarized civilian ships. So that's nice.
Sounds good. So we got our fleet staffed. We got a decent chunk of supply. Should we get some more supplies?
So I was gonna say I recommend smuggling to the pirates because you can buy supplies from them and sell them all of your metals.
True.
But again, I recommend saving before going and doing that.
Gotcha. So, Sive. And let us go ahead and mosey.
Let's see if we can smuggle from the pirates to and from the pirates. Sell them some metals, buy them some supplies.
Thankfully, it seems like our combat readiness is going up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think it'll be done really fast.
Stop
You might,
flying into the sun.
you don't understand. It's so beautiful there.
Stop microwaving yourself.
But I am the sun, Sangria. I am the sun.
It's not helping your combat readiness at all. Okay, cool. Oh, income.
And there's that monthly income from doing a good deed,
Got our,
helping
got our
save an
paycheck.
entire solar system.
So it occurs to me, I think we wiped out most of their fleet.
Adra's here.
Adra, hello. Friend of
I
yours?
am the sun. Yes, we wiped out a lot of. Okay, now's a good time to start. First of all, take your transponder off, and then yeah, go dark, and then we'll see if we can sneak in. Hello, Adra. Thank you for stopping by. Adra got a sneak peek at my Space Admiral Aeon uniform.
Whoa. Oh, real quick though. We gotta inflate the snake again.
Snake time.
Ready? And.
Duff. Duff. Woomph.
There we go. Eh. Now Aeon is a very comfy seat to chill on.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually. I got the chat to chat only. Where am I right now? Let me see here. Oh, I am in a comfy zone.
What?
I am in the snuggle zone right there. I'm gonna get all relaxed and lounge and so on and so forth. All right, so they're maintaining contact. Again, they might try and join up with another fleet to try and take you down. So I recommend flying into the asteroid belt and seeing if you can sneak on them that way.
Yeah.
And Star Marlin, I think that might actually be the full. Like, I don't think it goes down much further. But I wouldn't know. I'm not Sandy.
Yeah, that's about all there is to see. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
This is why smuggling is tough, and not everybody does it. Some people are happy to eat that 30% tariff, but you're hungry for more, isn't that right?
Yeah, they did a sensor burst. That's how they saw me.
Mm-hmm. Well, they can't see you right now.
Ah, I see an opening.
Yes, go for it, and then you can just sprint out of there when the time comes. But yeah, get in there. Get in there. Boom. All right. Let's make some money. First things first, sell all those metals. We don't need them.
It's like, hey, aren't you that guy who just blew up all our ships?
Oh,
Nah,
wait. First select black market.
the Blarket.
Mm-hmm. Now sell all those metals. There we go. And let's get some gosh dang supplies, shall we?
Let's.
They don't have. Oh wow, that's the bad price for supplies. 100 credits per unit. To answer your question, Bunsig,
Just as a.
gas fills its container, so it's sort of an even pressure on everything else. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Does that seem right to everybody else? 100, 10 grand for supplies. Is that right? Because it might be cheaper to just try and fly. It might be cheaper to just fly to the other station and buy them there. I think actually. So I'm
Well,
sorry for the.
I'm sitting on sub 100 supplies, and I kind of don't want to be doing that.
Okay, yeah, we'll get you. Do you get
10K
like
is like not that much.
how much is peace of mind?
I
think
don't
you
like
yeah.
having low supplies because having low supplies is bad to me. That's when shit starts going bad. Like, I just got paid. Anyway,
You did just get your monthly
later.
income. Yeah, let's dip.
Later,
There.
fuckers.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
Later, fucks.
I do like the idea of saying later, fuckers, and then banging your forehead on the doorway.
Actually, I haven't explored that debris field.
Don't believe you have. There might be some treasure on it.
Like more supplies.
Congratulations on getting paid in both Starsector and reality.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, well, you lost a couple people, but that's why we bought a few extra. Okay, that's not so bad.
Okay, now we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Hopefully, they just avoid you this time. But when you're in hyperspace, things are going to be a bit precarious. I think the gate is actually to your lower left.
Right.
Also, you're approaching like hegemony space. You might want to put your transponder on.
Well, there was also a pirate chasing me, I think. Anyway, yeah, let's head over to. Actually, we could try our fancy new transversive jump.
You might as well. It'll be fun. See, it takes a second to warm up, so it's extremely useful, but can be a little slow too.
All right. So
Okay.
where the fuck were we going?
So you're gonna want to go to Corfus. Yeah, you're gonna want to go there to Jangala. It's pretty close by. So all right. You're gonna want to slow down. That's a hyperspace storm. They can damage your ship. It's kind of a whole thing. This is the
I
first.
think it's only a storm if it's flashing.
Well, yes, but sometimes the flashing can sneak up on you, and it'll only flash in the clouds.
Anyway.
So, as you can see, you can re-enter real space pretty much at any part where there's like a sufficiently massive gravity well. But you can only exit through a jump point or transversally.
So this is essentially like your fucking Mario World map.
Yeah.
In space, but also
in
shit
space.
could fuck you up in it.
Yeah. Plus, you can have like fights with people in hyperspace. I don't know how that works in terms of like relativistic speeds or what have you, but it works.
It does sound really cool. Got my transponder on. Everything's all hunky dory.
All right, comm directory, and you'll report. There we go. And you don't think you got any money for that, but you got some goodwill, which is pretty useful, honestly. And now you can go back and you can talk to that academy and start doing some quests there.
Mm-hmm.
You could also try and fight some pirates.
So, what is taking a commission with a
That's
faction
basically like
specifically?
taking a mercenary contract. If so, similar to Mountain Blade, before you get to the part where you're holding your own territory, you can take mercenary contracts, which means your enemies are their enemies, and they will occasionally like tell you to go do stuff. And you
Okay.
probably don't want to do that until you can handle a little more than just pirates.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What you got?
Oh, do you have? I check storage.
Oh,
You might have more storage there. That like stuff that they're gonna give you. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
also, their stuff is actually slightly more expensive than the pirates.
Okay, so we did that right. Go to hegemony military real quick. That is a whole other thing. So because you're such a cool bean, they'll let you buy
Oh, they're cool stuff.
yeah. And enjoy, Commissar. I hope you have some fun. I hope you kick some butt. Hope you teleport around with your wolf frigate and deal some damage.
That seems like a good mod.
Pretty useful, yeah. Honestly, I feel like the stuff that's long-term benefits probably really good. I know there is, or at least was, some kind of thing where gosh, my brain. Give me a second. Brain's running around.
Some more supplies.
Yeah, I think there was some kind of
That seems fair. Okay.
some kind of skill that gives you some sort of boost to like colony management, which is pretty good because that's a long-term investment, and those always pay off in the most satisfying ways because you want like eventually don't worry about this right now, but eventually you will find a really nice planet and you're gonna want it.
You know, just find a nice plan. Just settle down. Get some. Maybe have some
Yeah,
kids.
maybe have some hatch some snake eggs.
Whoa.
Would snake eggs just be like a standard balloon, like regular balloon shape?
I don't know. Never really thought about that. I never really thought about that.
That's why I'm here asking the hard questions.
Oh,
Asking the hard and kind of horrifying questions.
shield shunt. Oh,
That's not bad.
so it removes the ship's shields.
Oh, that actually is kind of bad.
The external emitter emits a replicated. The external. Essentially, you're trading out your shields for slightly more armor, which does not seem good.
That's just a little bit of armor. Bunsig suggests snake eggs might be like a yoga ball, which also makes sense.
Wow. Increase this ammo capacity with the number of charges. That just seems good.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
That just seems like a fucking benefit right there. And then
Yeah.
there's these. This is like blueprints for like fighters that just kind of slot into my other ships. Ooh, Hellbore Cannon. Okay. So let's see if I can. Actually, let me go back to Croon Cargo and actually use these.
I think you did. You just sell them? No. Okay, you didn't.
No,
Okay, you use them. Okay. Okay.
they are now in my mod repertoire.
Okay.
So like, yeah, let's go to like our apogee.
See if you can add in the mod.
I'd have to get some trade offs, but or I can do. There's like a story thing you can do where you can actually build in a mod for story points, and it doesn't
Mm.
take up any points.
So that sounds good, and we have a lot of story points to spare. Although I'm wondering, like, do you want to spend that on just like a regular ship, or do you want to
Yeah,
wait until you get like a really, really nice one?
yeah, I kind of want to save that. Oh, it's a bubble puff. Hold up.
Bubble puff. Okay, Asia K says save it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, two bubble puffs.
Oh,
You missed one.
oh. And then one more. There we go.
How wonderful.
So efficiency overhaul takes 9 points. So I'd have to make some. Actually, wait. Oh, I actually have. Wait, what? Did I like
Yeah,
uninstall one accidentally?
I've never played around with this part before, so I don't actually know a whole lot about how it works.
Sure. And we'll put the rest of those points in capacitors. So this is like kind of where you like dump your excess points that you don't have spent on
I
mods and
Yeah, I
new
think so.
weapons.
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, get up.
So next, so if you want, we can fight some pirates. It's actually a better deal than it was there because you get more money, like 65% more money for fighting these pirates. If you want to fight more pirates, the other option is to go back to the Ankara system where we were and do some quests for the like space academy there.
Yeah, I might as well do that.
Okay, yeah, this is the one that had the independent planet. Yeah, Galatia, that's the one we wanted.
Academy.
In Galatia Academy Station.
The hell was that? I heard a pew. Oh, that's a debris field.
Oh, there's a fight going. Huh. Maybe you can join in and fight some pirates and help the.
So
Nope, never mind. Whatever's going on there, I don't recommend getting involved because it looks like it's done now.
it's an unidentified.
Unless you wanted to salvage some post-fight stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to stop. There's a salvage right
Okay,
over here.
that makes sense. Yeah.
That was a ship.
Hmm. A hound. I forget what kind of ship that is.
It is a standard combat freighter. So
They said that combat freighters weren't that great.
yeah. So not now.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unshielded combat freighter. Okay, yeah, no.
There's some
Oh,
down there.
shit.
Who are you? Oh, neutrals, scavengers fighting pirates and stuff, and bounty hunters. Okay, a lot of that's normal and fine. I believe there's some more salvage that you can get down there though. That's a separate salvage field.
Yeah. I'll pick the leftovers.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That one's got likely stuff.
Oh, that's another
Shepherd.
shepherd.
It's a drone tender. I don't remember. I'm not even sure what those do. Is that like?
Those are the ones that actually help with salvage, I believe.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah,
That's
I
not a
don't.
bad investment then.
Yeah, that's like next to nothing.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, might as well. Fuck it.
That's just free right there. That's basically free.
And then we just do the rest of the salvage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That one was pretty profitable right there.
Still even more.
Oh, there is. For heavy machinery, but I think that paid for it. All right, pause real quick. There's like some ships that are just sort of adrift. Can you mouse over that one? Oh,
Strike class light destroyer.
a destroyer, and the other one is a combat freighter. We don't super care. I mean, at the very least, I think we can
Actually,
strip them for parts.
let me check something real quick. Okay, I did pick up the drone tender because I was
Yeah,
a little suspicious when it immediately asked if I wanted to salvage right after I did that. Like, did I accidentally salvage it?
yeah, it's a different thing, but yeah.
Anyway, suspend recovery.
Yeah, let's see what's down there.
Uh, doesn't need a story point.
That's a good sign.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
Let me take a look
plus
at.
it's a destroyer. Those are always pretty nice.
Oh no! Hades is here to pop the bubble again.
And it has an Omni shield. That's good.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Why do you hate the bubble so? Yeah, that's D's. I feel like I don't know.
Hmm. It's got an Omni shield, so it's got like full all around. Can't get flanked.
Mm-hmm. So they're not great, but this one's serviceable.
Yeah, there's been better, but it's not so bad.
When we're still trying to fill
Increase.
out our fleet,
Uh huh.
I imagined. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
And there was that other one too, right?
Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and pick it apart,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's just a fucking freighter.
Just a lowly Serb.
Oh wait, I had to hit explore, then not now.
Mm-hmm. That's just some nice little treasure.
Did you get extra crew from that?
No,
Huh. For some reason I thought I saw a crew go up.
nope. Supplies, fuel, heavy machinery, and metals. No crew.
Okay, I think we about picked this place dry. Anyway, back to our preview. Why are these flashing?
Some ships don't have enough combat readiness to safely transverse jump
Oh,
because they're not repaired. So you might want to repair some stuff first.
yeah, we can
You
head
can
back.
either do that at a station or you can just repair it on the fly. It's the same cost in supplies. I just suggest suspending repairs when you're traveling because you don't want to like get caught out in the open with no supplies.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, um, I think it's not going to require a whole lot of supplies, so I'd say just repair them right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's like
Say it's
only an extra like
oh,
4.5.
yeah, and it's going to take 17 total, so it's whatever. Um, in the meantime, I think you can
Want to just head back to?
yeah, just go through the regular jump point and head back to Galatia.
Yeah. It's like it's funny, Hades, because I know when I see the someone pop the bubble alert, I know it's like, oh, Hades is here.
Everybody else just wants the inflation. Hades wants the pop. Luckily, it doesn't cost any fuel to exit hyperspace, which is pretty useful. Imagine if it did, and we were just like trapped in hyperspace forever, basically dead inside of time.
Oh wait, yeah, we were going to the.
Yeah, that's a the academy. Um, is that a pirate sensor array? So that's
Yeah.
okay. So that makes it that much harder to sneak up on and or smuggle to the pirates.
Oh, so that passively increases their sensor range when they're in the
Yeah, for
system.
the entire system, even if they're like on the other side of the star from it.
I see. Interdesting.
Mm-hmm. They know somebody's there, and
Oh,
they did the signal
they
burst.
signal ping me, but whatever.
Yeah.
They can fuck with me if they want. I'll take more bounties.
Mm-hmm. They probably pinged you and then went, "Oh no 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 no
Oh,
no
it's those
no
fuckers.
no 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 no." They have even more ships now. How do they have more ships? Who keeps building them ships?
Just gonna fucking skirt around the sun here because you just keep wanting to just get a fucking tan for some reason. Autopilot.
Yeah. Well, the pilot has seasonal affective disorder because they're just in space all the time.
I need sun.
I need vitamin D.
Vitamin D's nuts.
That's the joke that I was considering making, but I wanted to leave it for you.
Thank
Why
you.
are you still? Why are you not moving?
Oh, I gotta resume course. Doesn't automatically resume
Yeah.
course. It's fucking. We need to have another Dwarf Fortress session, me and you, Bunsig.
Oh my goodness! I just saw Bunsik's comment. My goodness. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yo yo
Oh
yo yo
hey,
yo 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 yo
there's a
yo.
shuttle that you can strip for parts. I think shuttles are good for like storing extra crew or something. I don't really know what they do aside from that.
Let me take a look at it. Ugh, it's kind of in rough shape, but it has shields.
Hmm.
It has an Omni shield.
Uh, I don't really know what the purpose of it is. Is it just it doesn't even have like a high maximum crew.
Yeah, it's a civilian ship.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking scrap it. Give.
Like I'm not against civilian ships, but I want them to have a clear purpose, salvage.
Oh, that's
Um
for deploying Marines.
oh, is it? Okay. Well, then we're not there yet. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Deploying bus Marines.
Hmm. For when it is time to send Master Chief. All right, let's see what they got for us.
Request a meeting with the Provost.
I love how the first thing that they do is they ask you for money. That is so relatable. It's like, oh, are you an alumni? Have you come to give us money? I know you gave us money when you were a student, but could you spare more?
We can always use more money. It's not like you're using it.
Yes, you mentioned that, Squeak, that Halos 1 through 3 are basically just
Huh.
like one long hangover bender.
I did not know
So
that.
So, fun fact: Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, the book that inspired the movie Blade Runner, takes place over one extremely harrowing 24-hour period over which the main character gets zero sleep. He basically wakes up, goes on a gigantic adventure, and then goes home and passes out.
Gordon Freeman's no good, very bad week.
13 days, my goodness.
So okay, I did this. I did this in my old file, and the first time I smiled and winked at them, and it made them kind of mad. So I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay.
I want to be the cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Seals of authenticity. I usually say two, because I'm an altruistic kind of a guy. I'm curious to see what you will choose.
Yeah, that kind of sounds right.
Capable and discreet and very well paid.
Oh, I like that.
Cannot imagine what we shall accomplish. It's like, oh, that's not sinister.
Considering what your old fucking boss did, I don't know if I like that.
And now you're going to talk to that guy.
Sebastian?
Sebastian. It's like
Sebastian.
some sort of Russian pronunciation. Elvis Sebastian.
It's Sebastian with a kick.
Yeah.
Academian. That's a cool. That's always. I always thought that was like a cool title. It's like I'm not a teacher. I'm an academian.
I am a knowledge person.
I am Mr. Smart Guy.
Oh, it's not academian, it's academician.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. So I also love how you could just cut the calm link and be like, all right, bye. Yeah, so this is pretty nice because this is like right of first refusal, so you get first dibs on whatever comes up, and I don't think there's a time limit on any of it. You just do it
Ooh.
whenever you do it.
Kidnap researcher, instrument package recovery. Oh god, they have a Lambda lab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, Half-Life.
Let's go with the package recovery for now. Fuck. It's
Yeah, that's
so
a lot of
far.
cash. It's so far, but look at that payout.
I know, but I gotta
Look,
spend
look,
so much fuel.
you're gonna have to spend a lot of fuel, yes. But you're gonna do
Let me at least.
okay.
So if I decline it, I could still look at the other ones and come back to this one.
No, no, accept it. Just accept it. All right, you can get both of them. Just accept everything.
Okay. Oh, I got a neutrino detector.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
But you need to have volatiles to power it. So it consumes resources.
I see.
Strin, we haven't talked about commissions. Well, we've talked about commissions, but we're not planning on taking any at the moment. Right now, we're flying by the seat of our pants. We're independent. We're just taking it one day at a time. See, now you can also get that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
He's like, oh, I hate space. That's why I live on this space station.
Cannibals.
Well, granted, he is in the core worlds, but even then, this was a core world. This is a core system, but it got knocked off the map. I like that. Like if you were to use Marines or something to like bust them out, so you can either get 60 grand or 127 grand. Are you there? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
you're
I was
just reading. Okay.
yeah. Whoa.
He's like, hopefully, it wouldn't hurt any of those innocent kidnapping
Okay,
pirates.
that's actually reasonably easy to get to.
That one's easy, like no refuel. Um, and yeah, I'd accept that one as well. Just accept everything. There's no more available jobs, but you can ask. And it's just those two.
Okay.
So yeah, you got a gig, and if you check your credits, you got paid in advance. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if it like helps if you have a bunch of Marines or something, or what exactly that is. But oh,
Okay.
Strin says get a few big freighters, two salvagers, and a fuel tanker, and you can scan the entire galaxy. Good to know. Good to know. Um, a very efficient fleet setup for travel and transit.
All right. So let's see here.
Hello, Bitblush. I see you
Whoa,
peeking.
it's Erica. Hello.
Oh, that's Erica. I didn't know that was Erica. Hello, Erica. I've stolen your spot.
I will admit, um, I'm probably gonna call it pretty soon. You can't get
That's pretty
Erica a Pepsi
understandable.
because there's no Erica.
I'm a little I'm a little tired. I could use some food, but I'm willing to power out until you call it or take a break or what have you. I'm with you for the long haul. I am your loyal space admiral Aeon.
I think I want to get some food in me too. So you know what? I think I'll go ahead and do a save,
Sounds great.
and we'll call it here.
All right.
Oh, sweet money. So thanks for having me, or yeah, thanks for coming on. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. I might want to like do these more often.
I enjoyed it. I feel like collaborating with different people creates like a fun dynamic thing because people oh yeah, no, you
It's a
should
cool
totally
game.
get this game. And yes, Strin, I understand your clarification. That's not the fleet setup, that's just a self-sustaining kind of a thing
Mm-hmm.
in of itself as part of a larger fleet.
But
But
neat.
yes, this is
Yeah,
fun. I'm
yeah.
excited.
That's
I'm excited for more potentially if you end up playing more with me or just on your own.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and see who we can raid.
Okay.
Oh, hey, my friend Rat's playing Pizza Tower.
Nice, nice, nice. Real quick before you raid them,
Mm-hmm.
could you do me a little favor?
Yeah.
Wait just a second, and then I'm gonna ask you to reposition my little guy
You little
in
guy.
OBS, if
Okay.
if you don't mind waiting just a second.
Oh, head.
Yeah, you see what I'm going for with this? See what I mean by reposition?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Reposition where?
like in the zone, like it's just my head peeking out
Oh, like there.
of that.
Like that?
Um, not quite what I had in mind. You know what? No matter. Let's do a raid.
Okay. But yeah, Rat's playing some Pizza Tower, and that game fucking rules, and also rats rules because they're a super cool dude person.
Whoops, accidentally exited the call entirely.
Well,
But
anyway,
I'm back.
thanks for coming, y'all. It was real fun. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this.
I certainly did.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Well,
So just us in here now?
yep.
Okay.